7 years later, we have produced the most food production, which actually involves a lot of proactive measures and effective quality along the whole value chain, including but not limited to maybe the measures to increase the productivity and the people who are engaging into this value chain and production line, and other measures that other government agencies need to involve, like the reforms of the fiscal and financial policies to deal with not only the internal environment but also the external environment. So, in my opinion, the uncertainties and the pressures will be growing even more in the next year. But for China itself, it has already realized the uncertainties and pressures down the road, and it has prepared itself internally with the food production, with the EV cars production, with the transition, the industrialization, to face the external challenges. And these external environment challenges and the change, if we balance them well, it can bring back, more dividends rather than deficits to our structure transformation. I'm leading the think tank, which is called Beijing Hub for International Dialogue, in which we're actually organizing a lot of discussions and seminars and dialogues, including but not limited to the trade decoupling, technological decoupling, to the global demand, and also including but not limited to the regional instability, like the Middle East crisis, like the Ukraine crisis, and the possible crisis in South China Sea and in the across the Taiwan Strait. So there are a lot of external environments and challenges down the road, but can it be overcome, like you just mentioned? I think internally and externally to diversify its trade partners, not only through the One Belt and Road, but also through the BRICS, through other mechanisms that the other countries would like to accept. For example, in the most recent G20 in Brazil, Brazil has its own development plan, so it's totally fine and flexible for China to not have Brazil into the China's Belt and Road Initiative. But on the other side, China is more proactively to be connected with Brazil's own development plan. So this kind of proactive approach and the exchange of resources from each and every countries worldwide, especially, will definitely enhance China's resilience and stability and the capability to overcome these uncertainties.
In particular, according to President Xi Jinping's address, two pillars to be prioritized in 2025 here in China will be high-quality development and greater self-reliance in science and technology. So, what will be the requirements for China's macroeconomic policies in order to beef up the momentum in these two areas?
There's still many things to be done, in my opinion. For example, we need to encourage the development of our China's security market or the capital market to make sure it fits into the China's own development and economic growth. Cannot neglect China's still very stable and promising economic growth. And another example is from the market reform itself. For example, if we want to make it more stable and more resilient, we need a more systematic market reform, including but not limited to the financial market's capability and capacity to accommodate to the high-tech development from China's business entities, especially from the small and medium-sized entities. Also, we need to enhance the dialogue and communication of the intellectual property rights, not only in the protection sphere, but also in terms of the exchange and the communication with others, especially the international intellectual rights and protection dialogue, so that in the first stage of China's economic reform and opening up. It was China who became the receiver of many intellectual rights and beneficiary. But now maybe it's time for China to be a broader country and to get more countries, especially countries from the global south countries, to get involved in China's high-tech development and to be beneficiary for their own economies, and then it can be also be a good return for China itself, and also certainly needed the domestic governance to make it more streamlined and to make the talents to be attracted to the different areas of work, not only to be a government official or just to become a businessman. There are so many diverse opportunities for the young people and for young talents. So this part, the educational reform, is another highlight of the reforms down the road.
Yeah. So, Ina, how much does confidence matter in terms of China's efforts to overcome its